today's video about how to use some additional spices and garlic and ginger in this video, and I will make another video for another spices which are very helpful to our health. And of course it is not as important as some videos where I explain how to get rejuvenation, but yet it is very interesting topic. So again, garlic and ginger, they are known for properties to prevent thrombosis, improve blood flow, lower blood pressure, and inhibit the development of cancer cells. The improvement in blood flow with regular intake of garlic, raw garlic in doses of 0.4 to up to 2 grams of raw garlic or an appropriate amount of water extract per day is due to vasodilation of the capillaries. And it promotes quick muscle recovery after intense workouts, improves memory and learning ability. I'd only have to mention that you should not heat it. It's garlic better not to cook, but use it as raw. And also what is important, to grind it because the active molecules appear after destruction of the cells. So I will go to this a little bit later. So take it properly, but also I think water extract is working maybe the best, most convenient at least. So, and the antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties of these spices are well known. And since these spices increase the production of reactive oxygen species in the hyperactive cells, this is the mechanism how they suppress cancer development. So, but we may expect from these properties that the regular intake of the garlic and also the ginger will result in a decrease in the production of pro-inflammatory the signaling molecules, it's so-called SASP, senescent-associated signal molecules, and even a decrease in number of zombie cells. And considering low cost of the spices, I am going to use them as water extract regularly. I add ground garlic and powder of ginger, dry powder of ginger to my drinks, which is actually I use already the dill seeds extract, water extract. I was explaining it before, but I just add more component, and also I put some citric acid inside and some potassium chloride, because potassium, we need a lot of potassium chloride. If you follow the carnivore diet, you need a lot of potassium chloride, twice more than sodium chloride. Then it is a lot, and it is very beneficial, and there cannot be too much potassium. I mean 10 grams potassium chloride a day, this is a norm, and otherwise you can get muscle problems with muscles, so it is better to do it. So, and I do, since I drink this water extract, it is okay, and I also use it for cooking, but okay, no problem. Let's go further. The garlic has been widely used in cooking and medicine for thousands of years. Garlic contains amino acid S-allylcysteine, and so abbreviation will be SAC, which is considered beneficial for improving memory. And SAC, which is an organic sulfur compound in garlic, has a high bioavailability, so its absorption rate from the intestine to the bloodstream is about 98%. It is a lot, so it is go very easy. The only question that if it is the garlic, raw garlic should be ground properly and not heated too much, because otherwise these components will be destroyed. Okay, then this SAC is passing through the blood-brain barrier and can have various effects on the brain. And it has been shown that it reduces neural death caused by accumulation of amyloid plaques in the brain. In addition, this SAC have been found to inhibit a formation of amyloid fibers, destabilize already formed fibrils, and deposition of the amyloid plaques. So it is working as anti-sticking substance. So it is because of this active molecules, the proteins and the lipoproteins are not sticking to each other, and then it is more easy to remove them from the extracellular matrix, and maybe even from liposomes, lysosomes from inside the cell, but it is a little bit other question. Okay, but also if large bulbs of fresh garlic are kept for 2 months, 2 months it's quite a lot, and at temperature of about 60 degrees centigrade and at stable humidity, then it acquires a dark color and a sweet taste. In doing so, it is losing this harsh garlic flavor, and but it is quite costly. In Thailand, you are supposed to pay $25 per kilo. This how this black garlic, fermented garlic looks like. And again, that's I would draw your attention that not to over consume garlic, because as any toxin, and of course the spices are toxic in large amounts, but in small amounts they are beneficial. So if you consume, let's say, 2 grams of raw garlic, then it will be okay per day. But if you take this black garlic, it will be a little bit more dangerous, because you probably will consume too much, okay, and then it will make some detrimental effects on your body. Okay, mostly sorry, I didn't translate it to English, but okay, these molecules, allicin is appears when the cells of garlic destroyed. So because it is due to reaction between 2 components, and one component in the cytoplasm, another component in mitochondria. So it is quite special substance. So if you grind the garlic or smash it so that you destroy the cells, then it will appear, this active substances. But also this, we are talking about this substance, and this amino acid S-allylcysteine, and then this is active, and other products also will appear in garlic. It is like D-allyl disulfide, D-allyl disulfide, and 3-allyl. So it is quite a number of sulfur-containing substances which are beneficial. Why is it beneficial? Because to produce the natural antioxidant glutathione. Glutathione is very, very important for our cells. We need amino acid cysteine, and sulfur. We need sulfur somehow. Sulfur is the garlic give us some amount of sulfur. It is not is not getting directly converted to cysteine and to glutathione, pardon. But yet it is improving production of the glutathione. What is interesting, I will go further a little bit, then in healthy cells it works to improve their metabolism and improve the health, but they ignite apoptosis, the death of the cancer cells and any cells which are hyperactive. Okay, let's go with we'll discuss it a little bit later. Okay, then processing, as I said, processing at heated humidity 2 months, as I said, to obtain black or so-called fermented garlic has a positive effect on the bioavailability of sulfur-containing compounds. So we are getting from black garlic about 55% bioavailability amount of these active substances which are go to bloodstream. But also but raw garlic, raw garlic gives only 15%. Maybe it is because we didn't destroy these molecules, and then there was no reaction between the necessary components to produce these active components. So black garlic is about 3.5 times more active, and then there is a danger of overdose So if you take 2 grams of fresh garlic, of the raw garlic, it is okay. But if you take 2 grams of wet garlic, this is already will be too much. Okay, so you have to reduce amount of wet garlic. This is why I would not recommend to use wet garlic. But if it is not a problem for you, but okay, but be just careful, cautious about this. So with excess consumption of garlic, adverse effect will include salivation, sweating, bronchial constriction, vomiting, diarrhea, cognitive impairment, seizures, and even coma. So these are toxins. We are talking about toxins and all these toxins, but they are beneficial at low doses. So we can use these toxins to improve our health, because there is such effect on our bodies that small amounts of poison, of toxins, they just ignite cells so that they produce more glutathione, and they cleaning inside and cleaning bad cells and cleaning the cancer cells, but large doses are harmful. Okay, then garlic has a bactericidal effects on both gram-negative and gram-positive bacteria, and excessive consumption of the garlic can lead to the destruction of healthy microbiome in the large intestine, and provoke colonization of the body with foreign microbes. Again, be careful. These are very, very potent substances. Even if it is cheap and we normally use it in cooking, be careful. Okay, then there were some research, and in one publication the authors demonstrated that a water extract of the mature garlic, the so-called AMGE, improved learning ability and reduced memory impairment in rapidly aging mice injected with zombie cells. These are the special mice which are genetically modified so that they will live not too long, about 12 months, maybe about 12 months, but they are additionally injected with zombie cells, because mice normally die from cancer, but people die from accumulation of zombie cells. So if these short-living mice get injection of zombie cells, they behave, they develop this impairment of learning ability and memory loss almost the same like for humans. So they behave more, not behave, but they show the properties and this degradation quite similar to humans. So it is very interesting model, which is interesting for experimental research, and quite interesting results. But because again, in mice you can develop Alzheimer's disease also, yes. Because if you put a lot of polyunsaturated fatty acids in their food, they develop Alzheimer's disease, the same like humans. If you consume a lot of the so-called vegetable oils, then we have this Alzheimer's disease in humans. Because Alzheimer's disease, it is a result of this oxidation of polyunsaturated fatty acids and reaction of these polyunsaturated fatty acids with proteins. So we are getting lipoproteins which cannot be broken by enzymes in our healthy cells. So they accumulate inside the cells as lipofuscin, so-called lipofuscin, but it's a lot of different products. But neuron cells are more flexible. They can push this lipofuscin out, and then it accumulates in the extracellular matrix as these plugs. And because they are sticking to each other, the lipoproteins are sticky. Oxidized lipoproteins are sticky. They stick into each other, and they produce this plug. And the plug is, you cannot remove it because it is big. It is not solvable. But what again, I will show you that it is not only improving learning ability because of dilation of the capillaries. You are getting more blood, more oxygen, more nutrients to your brain. So it works as nootropic. nootropic. It is good substance. And water extract of the raw garlic actually more effective than you take this substance SAC amino acid and makes dilution, make solution. Okay, then so raw garlic, cheap, easy, but not overdose it. Another study, you can click a presentation in the description, and then again they used this fermented garlic, black garlic, yeah, and they observed almost the same, maybe at less concentration. I didn't go too much in this publication, but then the same mice, the same specially genetically modified mice, which are living short, and they were injected with zombie cells to make them similar to humans, so they will develop this Alzheimer and memory loss and learning abilities loss, damaged learning abilities. But then they feed them this water extract, and it was good, it was working good. But again, it was from 2 months old, and they lived 10 months later. And they developed, so when in age 10 months, they were much better than the same mice, but without this extract. And when they died at 12 months, they were, the researchers, scientists checked the structure of the brain and discovered that consumption of this extract, water extract, resulted in larger volume of the brain. So, because brain was getting enough of this blood flow. Blood flow was improved due to dilation of the capillaries. Okay, so it's beneficial. Even if without any change of the diet, it was beneficial. But again, maybe it is worthwhile to combine both, to remove this vegetable oils, so-called vegetable oils from your diet, and then also to consume little bit raw garlic, 2 grams maximum a day. I believe that 2 grams should be enough. In other publication, it has been shown that a water extract of garlic may be effective in alleviating Alzheimer's disease. Again, so that's garlic extract and the solution of the amino acid SAL are able to stimulate synthesis of nitric oxide in the blood vessels, which ignites their vasodilation. Okay, we know with some my previous videos I was discussing that nitric oxide works so that the capillaries and arteries are dilated. It improves blood flow. It improves the delivery of the oxygen and nutrients to all the cells, and in particular to the brain. And then also this active substances, which is DAS, DADS, and DATS, the diallyl sulfide, diallyl disulfide, diallyl trisulfide, but all the substances, they have sulfur, and they are present in garlic, and they work as anti-sticking substances. So they make it so that, again, dilation, they produce dilation of the capillaries, but also they reduce sticking of proteins to each other, and they sticking or membranes of the cells, like thrombosis. They stop thrombosis, and it is also beneficial for atherosclerosis, because atherosclerosis, it is a sticking of the oxidized lipoproteins to the cells of the small capillaries in the walls of large arteries. And then you maybe have to look my previous videos where I explain how the mechanism, how this atherosclerosis is developing. Again, it is from lipoproteins. Lipoproteins are from polyunsaturated fatty acids, which are easy to oxidate. Yeah, and then when these polyunsaturated fatty acids, they react with proteins, they produce lipoproteins. and then adhesion of these oxidized lipoproteins in blood vessels is a mechanism of atherosclerosis. Okay, then these substances DAS, DADS, DATS, they inhibit antibacterial, anti-tumor, and anticoagulant properties. Again, they are changing membranes, they are changing surface so that they work like fluoride. I mean, like some substances which are like silicone or like fluoridated surfaces, so they're not sticking. They're not sticking anymore to each other. So this is, pardon me, this is helpful. Okay, but also they ignite the apoptosis of the cancer cells, human cancer cells. Sorry, this I didn't write it here. Okay, then again this SAL, amino acid SAL, they promote production of glutathione in healthy cells. This is a natural antioxidant of healthy cells, because healthy cells they try to react to these toxins, and they produce more glutathione to balance all the process and to stop harmful action of the toxins. But in cancer cells, they're already hyperactive, and they're hyperactive. They already produce a lot of this ROC, reactive oxygen species. And if you add this garlic water extract and these active substances, then they just cannot balance it, and then you have excessive reactive oxygen species in cancer cells or any hyperactive cells. And hyperactive cells include the zombie cells, and they include virus infected cells. So the garlic is quite well known as a tool, I mean, as a medicine against flu and against other viral infections. So it is quite good substance, but again in small amounts. Okay, then, as I said, inside the blood vessels, these substances contribute to vasodilation. So it means more intensive blood flow everywhere, and brain also. And they reduce blood pressure, and they reduce the stress on the heart. So it is more easy for your heart to work, because as you're getting older, your capillaries are losing this ability to dilate because of stiffness of the vessels. But yeah, okay, then if you do it all properly, then you can even improve your blood flow. Okay, as I said, 2 grams, but there was a research confirming it, the consumption of 2 grams of raw garlic per day for 40 days had a significant anti-diabetic and hypertensive effect in patients with hypertension and diabetes. There was a publication, there was clinical trial, and it was working. Yeah, well, not very big change, but quite beneficial. 30 days of taking garlic in amount 0.4 gram per day, it's a very low amount, but together with standard anti-hyperactive antihypertensive therapy, reduced both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, and 16.5 to 12.5 millimeters of mercury. Yeah, it's some considerable result. So yes, you see, but again, it accumulates. So taking 0.5 gram, I believe it is too low, but without this other medicine, 2 grams of garlic, I think quite what you have to do. And 2 grams of garlic, it is this one piece from the garlic, one piece this, yeah, okay, one section of the garlic, yeah, you understand. Also, that there was 10% reduction in total vascular viscose resistance. So it was less stress on your heart. Your heart have time, so it is also reducing blood pressure, but it means your heart is not overstressed. It is good for your heart. So ignite also garlic components include improvement of activity of phagocytes and lymphocytes and the macrophages and the killer cells. So it is, yeah, easy, cheap. Why not? Why not? I said I'm going to use it. I was consuming garlic but not regular, so then it is better to use it as recommended here every day, maybe with some intermittent, like you take 2 months and then make a week without garlic. Okay, let's see. I don't know, I cannot say for sure, but of course this intermittent taken is more beneficial. Ginger. Ginger is widely used spice derived from some special plant, and it is very common seasoning in India, Nigeria, China, Southeast East Asia, and is used in variety of food, beverages, and traditional medicine. Ginger is mostly consumed fresh, but dried powder and sliced ginger and syrup and sugar syrup are also available. And special characteristic, special aroma and flavor of ginger is due to substances which are gingerol and etc. And gingerol have pharmacological properties that are efficient as anesthetic and anti-hypertensive agent, and so it is good. So this is ginger, yeah. And it is very common in Thailand. It's very common, so you can buy it relatively cheap. And this is active substances. These are phenolic substances, not polyphenolic, because only one benzoyl ring. But these phenolic substances, yet it is toxins. Don't take too much. Don't take too much. But small amount, like if you drink ginger tea once a day, yeah, it's beneficial. It's beneficial. It's, again, it is not miracle. It is not miracle. It's not some means which will make you young and healthy, but it's helpful. Every step in the right direction would help you to improve your health and to rejuvenate your body. Research shows that just like garlic, ginger inhibits platelet aggregation. Why? Because again, when it is connected with this OH group to the membrane of the cell, then it is changing the adhesion of the membrane, adhesion of the proteins, adhesion of the membranes, and then it is very positive. It is very positive. Again, it is against fibrosis, against the platelet aggregation, and again it works for your brain. But also it is known for antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, anti-tumor effects on the human body. And ginger water or alcohol extracts, so they are used to treat rheumatoid arthritis. Okay, they are good, so it is, yeah, you can apply this extract to some. But again, I was explaining why you have this arthritis, because of autoimmune reaction. Autoimmune reaction comes from consumption of plant food. Remove all plant food, follow the carnivore diet. Carnivore diet is the best, but even with carnivore diet it takes years to remove completely unsaturated, polyunsaturated fatty acids and to remove these toxins. So be patient, be consistent and patient to use it. But okay, ginger also reduces migraine attacks, and it is used to reduce nausea and during pregnancy, and chemotherapy, useful. Again, chemotherapy, guys, if you do it properly, you will not get cancer. Okay, just again, even consumption of garlic and proper diet will keep under control these zombie cells and under control the cancer cells. So chemotherapy is, again, it makes your body old, because it is turning cancer cells to zombie cells, and with large amount of zombie cells your aging is accelerated. And I was explaining already that people who survived this chemotherapy in age of 30 years old, they show the same degradation of the body like 60 years old people. So, and then they die maybe in 5-10 years, the same like you are 60 your expected longevity, maybe 10 years longer, and finish. And so what do you want? What do you want? Do you want to live so short, or you want to live full life and be healthy? And for this, you have to take care about exercises, about the diet, about proper supplements, etc., etc. And again, there is some misunderstanding which is in internet very wide, and people believe it. They, like David Sinclair, proposed that, okay, we will use some vitamin B3, very expensive components, vitamin B3, together with some toxins like resveratrol, and then we improve the health of the individual cells, and with this improved health, we will get rejuvenation. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Why? Because again, our body is a colony of cells. We are replacing all the cells, malfunctioning cells, we are replacing with stem cells. We have to take care of the colony. And how to make it? Again, I was explaining that the problem is the stiffening of extracellular matrix. This is the main problem, but also it is stiffness of the blood vessels. So blood vessels cannot give you enough oxygen and nutrients to the body. Your metabolism drop down. So, and ginger and garlic will at least make it a little bit better. Of course, I was explaining already that some medications like enzymes may work so that the macrophages will destroy these collagen fibers, which are stiff, and too much collagen, they reduce the stiffness of the blood vessels and stiffness of the extracellular matrix. But in time, everything takes time, and especially if it relates to skin. Because blood flow in the skin is very slow. You can improve your this process by getting to visiting a sauna or steam room every day. Then you will improve the blood circulation, and you will look much younger. This is quite important, and I used to go every day to sauna. Now yeah, I'm too lazy. I have sauna, my own sauna, but I use it as some room to store some things. Yeah, okay, not good. Okay, I will find time to clean it and to make this steam room working, and it is very, very important part of the rejuvenation, because it will help to rejuvenate your skin. Inside, I may feel good, especially with senolytics. I try now this not very intense, not very potent senolytics, but quite less potent. And I take the senolytics only for 2 days, and with interval about 10 days, 2 weeks between the intake of the senolytics. But it is again very helpful. Why it is very helpful? Because accumulation of zombie cells reduce your metabolism, and you are full of toxins, you are full of these pro-inflammatory molecules, and they feel bad. You feel bad, you are tired, you have no power to do anything. This is what is aging. But senolytics will just reduce this amount of toxins in your body, and they will kill some number of zombie cells, and then for a while you will feel yourself good. You will feel yourself much younger. But it is again, it is not a rejuvenation actually. It is just improves your metabolism. The same like vitamin B3, taken vitamin B3 together with TMG or betaine. It is improving your metabolism, but it is not rejuvenation. Rejuvenation relates to stiffening. I mean, you have to reverse stiffening of the extracellular matrix, because you can feel yourself great, young, but you will not live much longer. So you have to do it, everything combined. And then some small steps like garlic and ginger and other spices, which I will talk about later, then it is helpful to feel better, and to have this power and to have this desire to enjoy life, to live longer. But okay, I will go in more details about this. But again, taking ginger tea accelerate muscle growth, and after intense exercise also very, very important, because without the stimulation of your muscles to grow, you will get weak. You will get weak, and this is also part of aging. And so everything should be in harmony, or everything, and even small steps you can use. Okay, ginger is used in traditional medicine to treat many human diseases, including fever, gastrointestinal complications, arthritis, rheumatism, hypertension, and various infectious diseases due to anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antimicrobial, and anti-emetic properties. Recent research has proven that powerful preventing properties of ginger extracts against various types of cancer. But again, it is again the same. Ginger has these toxins. Yeah, these plants produce toxins. If you consume plant-based diet, you are getting a lot of these toxins to your body, and then you kill yourself. You make yourself old. But moving from plant-based food to the carnivore diet, then you reduce amount of toxins, and you can use some spices in small amounts, like 2 gram of ginger, some amount of ginger, and other substances which I already talking in the fisetin, quercetin, other extracts, berberine. Okay, everything is toxic in large amount, but in small amounts it is beneficial. Just to find this to find this best amount, this is important. And also use this intermittent taking. Okay, then again, I do this video mostly for myself because I want to get rejuvenation, and I believe that it may work. At least I'm getting some better health, my muscles are growing, and I have better endurance, and especially again, as I said, after taking of senolytics for 2 days, for example, for 2 days I taken senolytics, and during this intake of the senolytics, my endurance go down about 30%. Just I can measure it, but after a while, after this senolytics, then my body is getting much stronger, and I feel it. Just yesterday I was taking a bicycle ride, 28 kilometers, and it was fantastic feeling of the strength and the power and the speed, how I can go, how quick I can go, even uphill. And this is amazing. So I enjoy such life so much. Of course, I have to be patient to get younger, much younger, and look much younger. I need time and and persistence, but it will work. It will work again. And even I'm more concerned about this to reverse stiffening of the blood vessels and stiffening of the extracellular matrix. How to do it? It is not yet clear. This with some enzymes for sure, but okay. And as my project is not supported financially, I am limited in what I can do, and I was thinking to commercialize production of the own enzymes, but not yet. Now I don't have this opportunity. Maybe in time, I will maybe find again. You can talk with your physician, and I never go since maybe 20 years, maybe even longer. I didn't go to physician. Only I was going to physician because I had the problems with the sleep. With the sleep, I didn't sleep well, and then it made me much older for years because of some stress, very heavy stress. I was getting to the physician and asked them for help. Did they help? No. Now I sleep 7-8 hours, and with the use, sorry, but with the use of some this melatonin. I take a lot of melatonin and some anti-histamine medicine, and it helps me to sleep longer. But I see also improvement, improvement in my body. It's like, after age of like 30, some people develop these bad habits in age of 30 and, or some later, that your sleep will be interrupted, that you have to go to toilet and to urinate, yeah? And in young age, it was not a problem for me at all. But then, maybe 2 years, I don't know, cannot say for sure, maybe 2 years ago, it started to accelerate. And the reasons are two reasons. Why? One reason is the stiffness of your okay, sorry for my English. Okay, your urine is getting to this vessel, yeah, and then it is getting stiff. It is not cannot get large volume. This is one. Yes. Second, your prostate gland get enlarged in size because it is full of zombie cells. Zombie cells, they are swollen 10 times in volume more, even more than 10 times, maybe up to 100 times in volume more than the normal cells. And then swelling of the prostate gland also contributes that you have less volume for your urine. And then it is also makes so that you go urinate and you are not completely make empty your sorry. Okay, you understand me. But okay, but with all this what I am doing now, I improved this, I reversed this degeneration. Now I'm waking up normally one time a night, and I drink a lot of water. Yes, I drink a lot of water, but it helps me. So I see this progress in this, okay, that I feel better, and it looks like at least improvement in health works. Rejuvenation, if you consider rejuvenation like you reverse this degenerative process, then yeah, it also works for me. Slowly, it takes time, but it works. So again, I have to just be persistent, and maybe dill seed extract will produce better elasticity of my tissues. Whatever, I don't know. I'm working on it. So some extracts, some enzymes, something else. I'm only in the beginning of this project. But I'm quite happy. It is worthwhile to do. And again, unfortunately, I don't have any financial support, and so this is why I cannot go further a little bit. But okay, whatever. Okay, thank you for your time to watch this video. If you was patient enough to get to this point, subscribe, put likes and comments, and share information. Your support is much appreciated. Again, have a beautiful day. Wonderful day. And I am writing a book in Russian. I hope to finish it in this month, or at least some draft version. It is getting big. It's I don't know, a lot of pages, because I try to summarize all this knowledge, my knowledge, which I got during this project, and to structure, to get better structure in my mind, so that I can think scientifically. I will not trust any physician, I will not trust any advertisement in the web and the internet, and I will not trust people like David Sinclair. I will not trust people who propose some senolytics that they rejuvenate, because again, senolytics and this vitamin B3 can give you better feeling, better higher rate of metabolic rate, but they actually accelerate aging, remember. So you have to balance it. You need this high metabolic rate, but there are other methods which can be used. Again, together. No, I'm not telling you that stop using vitamin B3. I use vitamin B3, but I use a cheap version, not this overpriced NMN, but because it is NMN ignite cancer. NMN ignite cancer. And but I use this nicotinamide, which is cheap. And I use TMG or betaine also to take excessive amount of NMA out, or vitamin B3 out of my body, also to detoxify my body with it in liver. And I don't tell you that stop it. No, but you have to balance it with something else. And what else? High intensity interval training. Yes, this is very helpful. The carnivore diet, and good sleep, whatever it takes for you. I understand some people have stress. I used to sleep 4 hours a day, and I was completely ruined. My health was completely ruined during the time I got much older. So, but again, reduce stress if it is possible. If it is possible, I know that life is not easy. But don't watch TV. Don't watch TV. Don't believe all this shit, all this propaganda what is pumped to you. Nobody is interested that you will live longer. Nobody. Everybody, all the society, that young people hate. Old people, you know, they hate because they want to get this higher position in society, and if you're old person already and yet working, and you are better than young people because you are smarter, you have experience, and if with this program of rejuvenation, what I'm doing now, you can be as strong or even better than young people. You are a really wise person. And you deserved a high position in the society, but also especially leftists, especially these young soy boys and people who weak and degenerated in mind, I mean degraded in mind, they're angry on you. They're angry on you. They want to push you to the grave. They want you die quick. Injection by whatever methods, especially stress. Especially stress and fear. And if you're Christian, you will have no fear. I'm Christian, I'm quite devoted Protestant, and I have no fear. I am not afraid to die. I am doing this project not because I'm afraid to die and I'm afraid of death, and not at all. Not at all. I know that I have eternal life afterwards. Anyway, this or that way, I will have an eternal life. But I also protected. I have free will. And if I want something, I will just pray and ask, and it will be delivered to me. And if I want to live long, and if I want strong health and beautiful body, because the Christ is living in me naturally. I mean, like, you know, the Christ, God, the mighty God, was inside the Christ body. Yeah, mostly. And it is not Christ made these miracles, all these miracles, but his Father, I mean, the God Almighty did it. All this stuff, what he did. Some dead people were resurrected, and some other miracles were done, and it is amazing, and only God can take it. Only God can make it. But again, you are just, if you are Christian, then Christ can act through your body. It is He is in heaven for sure, but also God, we have everywhere. God is in every point of the space in your mind and in your body also. But let it work, okay, let it work, and then you will make miracles, like it was promised, that you can heal some sick people, and sometimes I do it, and you can heal yourself, and it works, and you can make other miracles, and I have quite a number of miracles in my life, so I feel myself so much protected, and I enjoy it. I love this feeling. and I love the God, I love the Christ, and so this is why I have no fear at all. Only that it makes me sad to see this mask mandates and vaccine mandates. I will never take it. If I can, I never take a mask to my face. This is stupid, absolutely stupid. As a scientist, I know that it is no help at all against viral infection, no help at all. But ginger and the garlic, no, it works, it works, it works. It was proven for 1,000 years. Why this government promote vaccine instead of natural remedies? Good question. Probably they are not interested to make you healthy and to make you live long. Okay? Okay, then too much we're talking. I also talking too much, but please understand that the project I go, it is very complicated project. If you want to join me, again, be prepared that life is not always paradise. Life is full of suffering. Christ went through this tremendous suffering, And if you think paradise is something always beautiful and eternal life, it is only sex with young, beautiful women, no. Sorry, I tell you, sorry. It's a job, it's a heavy job, it's a heavy job. You have to work for your God, and you can work it now, you can do it now. And this is what I am doing now. It is a part of my service to God. It is what I'm supposed to do. I'm doing, and I'm coming through some suffering, of course, but I have to be strong, and I have to shape my body so that it will be beautiful temple for Christ. Christ is in me, and I do it for Him, but also for myself. I enjoy it. It's so fantastic feeling. Okay. Have a wonderful day. Okay. Till next time. Go. Ciao.